In this video, we will show how to write an entire radical as a mixed radical in simplest form using perfect squares. So let's look at the number 500. 500 is a fairly large number, and as we look through the list right here, when we use the process of perfect square numbers to rewrite a number into a mixed radical, we always choose the largest number that can divide into 500 from our perfect square list. And when I start to go through my list, 100 stands out as being the largest number from the list below that I can use. So I'm going to rewrite 500 as a product of 100 times 5. Now, when I look at the square root of 100, because it's a perfect square, I know that the square root of 100 is going to be 10. So I'm going to break down the square root of 100 to give me a 10, and inside my radical, I'm going to have the number 5. Now let's look at another example, and this time let's use our perfect cube numbers. So when we look at perfect cubes, we know from the list below that these are the numbers right here, that 2 cubed, 3 cubed, 4 cubed, 5 cubed, these are what we refer to as the perfect cube numbers. So when I want to rewrite the cube root of a number, I'm going to use these numbers, and I want to find the largest perfect cube from the list below, and this goes on, that can divide into 162. So from the list below, if you need to take your calculator, you can divide 162 by each of these numbers to see which one would work. And when I divide 162 by the number 27, I get the number 6. So I'm going to use 27 times 6. Now, from my knowledge of cube roots, I know that the cube root of 27 is 3. If you needed to use your calculator to figure out that, that's fine. Use the cube root button on your calculator. And my leftover number right here is the number 6. So I've rewritten the cube root of 162 as 3 cube root 6.